Good morning. I am Christopher James, Executive Principal of the Panther Nation. I am honored to celebrate this commencement ceremony with the class of 2021. To continue, please remain standing for the presentation of colors by the JROTC Panther Battalion and the singing of the national anthem by Taryn Price.
Color guard, attention! Forward, march! Calm down, march! Mark time, march! Color guard, halt! Right, face! Present, arms!
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we'd watched was so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Order, form! Right, face! Forward, march!
Thank you. Please be seated. Scoot over. Good morning. I am Tylia Ward, the 2020-21 Miss Brainerd High School.
And I am Jameis Johnson, the 2020-2021 Mr. Brainerd High School.
Each graduation is special, and it is appropriate for us to give thanks in our own ways for the success of a graduating class of 2021. Please join me in a moment of silence to honor the occasion. Thank you. Family, friends, administrators, faculty, staff, and guests. Welcome from the class of 2021. It is our great privilege to represent my peers today, to honor the soon-to-be graduates of Brainerd High School. Throughout our time as students, we have laughed, we have cried, we have worked hard to achieve our goal of walking across this stage today.
For a long time, my vision was blurred and blocked by all the wrong things. However, Brainerd has opened its doors and changed my perspective on life. Brainerd, you have helped me discover who I am and the purpose of my life. For that, I am eternally grateful. Most importantly, we have learned so much from our teachers and fellow students. With the relationships and the knowledge that grew from them, we take the next steps onto our future. On behalf of class of 2021, we'd like to give our heartfelt thanks to all the people along the way who have encouraged us, supported us, and pushed us to do and be our best. No matter where our next steps may take us, we will always remember our time spent here as Panthers. And it is our pleasure to introduce Mr. Jarius Perkins,
the class of 2021 salutatorian.
It's my rule.
Go this way.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jerry Perkins, and I'm your Brainerd High School Science Tutorial of 2021. As a senior, I can speak to how tough this year has been for the class of 2021 with a global pandemic taking away the traditional senior year we've all looked forward to for years. When we were in quarantine at the end of our junior year, we never expected to lose our senior year too. We were over it before it even began. And I know my peers are glad we've made it through these tough times and not being in the school building full time and learning to adapt to the new expectations, social distancing, sanitizing desks, joining Zooms at mandatory times, or even trying to do work on the computer in general. Whether we were at home or in the school building, we all got tired of everything the first week of school. Although some students came to the building, a majority of the seniors were ACS at home, including me. However, because of COVID, we as seniors missed the opportunity of a typical year of bonding and socializing. However, we overcame most of the obstacles thrown at us by the pandemic. This means we can overcome anything life throws at us at any given moment or time. We were tested this year, and we are here today because we overcame it. It is important for us to socialize and to have each other, even though we didn't get that experience this year. We accomplished a lot of achievements despite being separated from each other. Imagine what we can accomplish in the future when nothing will be holding us back. Congratulations, the class of 2021. We did it. At this time, we will enjoy a musical selection from Miss Felicia Williams, followed by our class valedictorian, Miss Ashanti Collier.
Tragedies are commonplace, all kinds of diseases, people are slipping away. Muggers and robbers, people can't get enough space. But as of thee, all I can say is thank you, Lord, for all you've done for me. Folks without homes, living out in the streets, in the drug habit, some say they just can't beat. The economy's down, people can't get enough pay, but you've been my protection every step of the way. I wanna say thank you, Lord, for all you've done for me. With no food and no clothes, or just alone without a friend, or just another number with a tragic end. But you can't see fit to let none of these things be, 'cause every day by your power you keep on keeping me. I wanna say hey, it could have been me, outdoors with no food and no clothes, or just alone without a friend, or just another number with a tragic end. But you can't see fit to let none of these things be, 'cause every day by your power you keep on keeping me. I wanna say I wanna say you for your power. Thank you for protection every hour. I want to thank you for your love. Thank you for your power. Thank you for protection every hour. Thank you. 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 Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Brainerd High School 2020-2021 graduation. My name is Ashanti Collier, the valedictorian of Brainerd High School. I want to take a brief moment to thank all my family and friends because without them I wouldn't be here. I want to give a special thanks for God for putting me in this position. To my mother, Dashia Collier, my grandmother, Sheila Billingsley, and my brothers, Cortland Carrington, who have helped shape my life for a better. Without them, my path would be unattainable. As I address my peers, I want to say congratulations. We have endured the hardest year without, we have endured the most challenging year that has yet to come. No, we didn't get the typical senior year of high school due to COVID, missing things like prom and other senior events. Struggling to beat 11:59 deadlines. More than half of us didn't even step foot into a building this year. But despite that, we all made it here today to finish what we started 4 years ago together. So as our journey together comes to an end, our adventure apart begins. Class, as you launch into the next chapter of your life, just remember that you might not have a plan, but you should have a vision. You should envision where you want to be in the future and create goals to get there. Dreams without goals are just dreams. You can't be afraid to fail. We can't afford to fail. And so we must work hard to fulfill our dreams and succeed. To conclude, I want to say, Panther Pride is a guiding principle for life. A person with Panther Pride is present, is responsible, is innovative, is determined, and is always excelling. We need to be present for our friends, family, and our community. We need to be responsible as citizens, partners, and parents. We need to be innovative. We need to bring new ways of doing things to our communities. We need to be determined to leave this world a better place than when it was when we entered it as adults. And we need to always be excelling in life, in work, and in our families, and in our communities. But most importantly, I want to tell my class that it's okay to be you in a world full of people trying to be someone else. So as we venture into the world and plan out our futures at a young age, we are bound for greatness. This is the generation of curse-breaking, chain-releasing, and intellectual empowerment. I wish you all the best of luck. Congratulations, class of 2021.
Thank you to all of our speakers, Ashanti, Jarius, Mr. and Miss BHS. Thank you, Felicia, as well, for your song. If you all can figure out, they all had a theme together. Before I do the presentation of the graduating class, there are some special guests who are here to join us for this point in their lives. First, I would like to recognize our school board member, Mrs. Carissa Mosley Jones. Will you please stand and be recognized? Hamilton County Chief Equity Officer, Dr. Marsha Drake. The community superintendent for the Midtown Learning Community, in which Brainerd High School is the high school of the community, Dr. Sonia Stewart. Also, our city councilman, Mr. Hester, and his beautiful wife. Thank you all for joining us today, and of course to all of our parents, family members. We really appreciate you being here. Friends, family, alumni, faculty, staff, and honored guests, I have the honor of presenting the candidates for graduation from Brainerd High School. The class of 2021 is composed of 56 young men and 74 young ladies for a total of 130 of indomitable spirits. Indomitable means impossible to do or defeat, something that cannot be beaten. As their principal, I have had the privilege of watching them morph into indomitable souls, and for this, I salute their efforts and accomplishments as a class. A number of graduates has brought great distinctions to themselves and to the Panther Nation through their academic achievements. Because of their competitive nature of our students and their superlative academic performance, 3 students stayed in close proximity to the race to the top of this class. Mrs. Shanti Collier, who we met earlier, our class valedictorian. Mr. Jarius Perkins, our class valedictorian, and Ms. Michaela Cummings. Our top scholars include 15 students who have exemplified academic excellence. They are recognized as the top 10% of the class of 2021. Furthermore, others have believed in the vision of the school, which is striving for excellence and committed to growth, and have joined the ranks of the National Honor Society, thus becoming Brainerd Scholars. Would the members of the top 10% and the National Honor Society please stand to be recognized? Thank you. In Hamilton County Schools, we strive to produce students who are both college and career ready. Among their rates are students who have attempted and completed college coursework and industry certifications in preparation for their future goals. They took a giant leap of faith and believed that they could reach higher heights. With students who have completed 1 or more advanced placement course, state dual credit or local dual credit and/or industry certification, please stand. Among this group, I would like to give a special recognition to Wally Andreas Pascal and Haley Bowman, who attempted and earned the most AP credits and/or dual credit hours. Haley will enter this fall with 24 credits, meaning that she will enter into her first year as a sophomore versus a freshman. You may be seated. In the same manner, the class of 2021 has produced 6 students who have scored a 20 or higher on the ACT, with 1 student achieving a score of a 31. Would you please stand to be recognized at this time? Thank you. Among their ranks sits members of the inaugural cohort of the South Tree Legacy Box Academy. This work-based learning program provided our students with a $15 an hour paid internship while they completed their coursework towards graduation. Would the members of the Legacy Box Academy please stand and be recognized at this time? We give special recognition to Mr. Joseph Higgins for being recognized as the top performer between both Brainerd and East Ridge High Schools. I once believed that commencement was the proudest day of the senior year for a high school principal. One of these indomitable spirits has proven me wrong, and I was able to witness his aspiration take flight firsthand. Within the class of 2021, a young man who will forever be the first in flight through the Brainerd High School Future Ready Institute of Aviation. Kobe Rivers earned his pilot's license through a scholarship sponsored by Crystal Air. Kobe, would you please stand? A special note to Kobe and as well as the class of 2021, during your processional, there was an airplane that flew into our processional. That airplane was the P-51 Mustang. Please note that the P-51 Mustang was flown by Tuskegee Airmen within World War II. Newer heights for the class of 2021. Along with student recognitions, I would like to again acknowledge Mr. and Ms. BHS, Mr. Jamesh Johnson and Ms. Talia Ward. They both have plans to pursue a career in the medical field and will forever represent the class of 21 as the best and brightest of Brainerd High School. At Brainerd, we expect our students to pursue academic excellence while fully engaging in extracurricular activities. During their 4 years in high school, we have seen tremendous growth in our athletic and after-school programs. Among this group, there are 42 students who have participated in athletics. Would you please stand to be recognized? We would like to give special recognition to Deontay Crawford, Kadarius Price, Zaire Lattimore, Atia Scott, Rogeria Bell for continuing to play sports at the collegiate level. You may be seated. Would all students who have participated in band, dance, choir, cheer, JROTC, student government, Panther Travelers, 21st Century, Drum Club, Explorers, Ladies First, or any school club, please stand at this time and be recognized. You may be seated. The class of 2021 has contributed in many ways to the success of Brainerd High School and will leave a strong legacy for other classes to follow. They will forever be known as the class of indomitable spirits. With this in mind, Ms. Caritza Mosley-Jones, would you do me the honor of joining me at the podium? Members of the Brainerd High School administration, faculty, and staff, please stand at this time. Today is a momentous occasion, both in the life of these graduates before me and the life of Brainerd High School. As the executive principal of Brainerd High School, I present to you these members of the 130 indomitable souls of Brainerd High School. They have completed 13 years of public education, endured hardship as a good soldier, and earned the necessary requirements set forth by the Tennessee Department of Education and the Hamilton County School Board to receive a high school diploma. I hereby petition and request that you certify the completion of these candidates at this time.
Thank you, Mr. James, for your accurate depiction of the graduating class of 2021. Parents and guardians of graduates, please stand with me. You have entrusted Okay, parents and guardians. Okay, we about to get there. Hold on 1 second. You have entrusted Hamilton County Schools with your students, and I am very proud of their accomplishments and look forward to seeing what they will achieve in the future. By the power invested in me by the Hamilton County Board of Education and the state of Tennessee, I accept and affirm these students as meeting all requirements for graduation set forth by the Hamilton County Board of Education and the state of Tennessee. You are now duly certified graduates of Brainerd High School. Congratulations. You may now proceed to cross the stage and receive your diploma.
Ashanti Collier.
Jarius Perkins. Tylia Ward. Jamez Johnson. Kenya Carter. Felicia Williams. Michaela Common. Derek Baker. Deshana Wellington. Nidra Hart. Wally Andreas Pascal. Elijah Edwards. Marshana Robinson. Natina Moore. Tanaya Gamble. Jennifer Guzman. Alyssa Hall. Emerald Armstrong. Haley Bowman. Jennifer Evans. Kansas Glover. Matthew Gukul. Nautica Ramsey. Rogeria Bale. Jalen Billups. Martinez Billups. Janasia Bonds. Melvin Bonds. Sincere Bradley. Marshana Buchanan. Makaya Burks. Kimberly Butchie. Edward Birdsong. Tiana Cal. Jayana Calloway. Siobhan Kane. Samuel Caperton. Lamar Carruthers. Adam Carter. Kadavion Chapman. Nania Copeland. Deontay Crawford. Jasmine Darden. Taylor Davenport. Javon Davis. Jershay Dews. Ajayla Evans. Walter Fortson. Kaya Kadowski. Zakiria Harris. Makia Hayes. Joseph Higgins II. Makia Hill. Sadasia Hudson. Shania Hughley. Ashley Jarrett. Cordasia Johnson. Ladarian Johnson. Julian Kennemore. Triana Kennemore. Kylia King. Xavier Lattimore. Zaire, sorry. Natara Leister. Kalita Lockett. Oh, my Lord. Nakiria Lovelady. I know Mangum, honey. I don't think so. Kashelle Mangum. Earl Ludwig. Really? Ariana? Ariana McCain. Tariq McClendon. Kova Melendez. Marifer Mendoza Medina.
Yes, that's it.
Jaden Miller. Acacia Nelson. Shannon Palmer. Ooh, Jesus. Javon Parks. Angel Perez. Janeth Nyota. Caleb Petty. Kadarius Price. Shantavia Rice Banks. My boy. Kobe Rivers. Jesus. Keyshawn Rowe. Oh, my Lord. Jamie Sampler. Carlotta Sawyer. All right, all the sweating I'm doing. Artea Scott. Joseph Scott. Miracle Strickland. Michael Stiles. Michaela Stiles. Jermarcus Thompson. Not. Sean Thomas Jr. Kevin Trumbull. Say that name. What's your first name? Okay, I want to make sure. Alicia Vaughn. Marcel Walker. Alan Ware. Princess Manuel. Dariana Ware. Isis Watson. No, I don't. Pierre Watson. Veronica Williams. Tavius Williams. Oh my God. No. Go back. Tyrell Williams. Malik Woodley. Darquintus Wynn. Shania Wynn. Oh, you was gonna make this. Tashante Wynn. Markeisha Jones. Shiloh Billings. Corey Vinson. Faison Razor. Jesus. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Let's give our graduates one more hand.
Would all Brainerd High School alumni please stand at this time? Alumni, please stand. Thank you. Class of 2021, would you please stand? Y'all look beautiful. As is academic tradition, a student has not yet earned a diploma wears the tassel on his or her cap on the right side. However, once the diploma is certified, the scholar moves the tassel to the left side, joining the ranks of those who stand here with you today. In recognition of your new status, I invite you to move your tassels to the left as we applaud your outstanding efforts. Congratulations, class of 2021.
You may be seated. Good morning. My name is Felicia Montgomery, and I am a very proud graduate of Brainerd High School, class of 1984. I consider it an honor to be here this morning on behalf of Mr. Arthur Terry, who could not be here today due to previous engagement commitment. But I'm here to welcome you as alumni and to share with you the purpose of the Brainerd High Alumni Association. In the spring of 2005, core alumni members came together to meet with Ms. Bebe Bryan, a former faculty member, to discuss ways the alumni could help the student council with the Mr. and Ms. BHS program. That core group of alumni determined that there was a need to form an alumni association in an effort to work with the principal, the faculty, and the students of Brainerd High School. And thus, the organization was born. This group represents alumni from 1963 to the present and has engaged in many activities to support the school. Some you may be aware of and some you may not. The purpose of the Alumni Association is to promote charitable, educational, and scholarship projects for students and to encourage Brainerd alumni to support the goals and mission of Brainerd High faculty and student body. More specifically, the Alumni Association works directly with the Student Council, its faculty sponsor, and the principal to provide volunteer and financial support for various school-sponsored activities. Some of the initiatives you may be aware of include the annual BHS Alumni Weekend, which raises money for scholarships and seeks to increase the overall membership of the Alumni Association. Since 2008, there have been 75 scholarship award winners. Maybe you're familiar with the permanent signs that you see on campus recognizing Olympic gold medal basketball player and BHS alumna Venus Lacey. Or maybe you're familiar with the efforts of the Alumni Association that spearheaded initiatives to have the gym renamed in honor of Coach High and Coach Jackson. Now, some of the initiatives you may not be aware of include the installation of the digital sign that you see in the front of the school, the many technology projects that have been provided for the school, the band, and the transportation grants, just to name a few. And I cannot forget the most recent project in which Mr. Eric McKenzie, who is the current vice president of the Alumni Association, led the school remodeling efforts in the summer of 2019 with the help of many local companies and several volunteer alumni members. As you can see, the Alumni Association is committed to working with the school and giving back in multiple ways. So on behalf of the current officers, Arthur Terry, President, Eric McKenzie, Vice President, Mary Jackson, Secretary, Janet Larkin Moore, Treasurer, and all of the members of the Alumni Association, we encourage you to join the association and continue to make a positive difference in the Brainerd High community. When others come to ask you to join, remember, you're doing it because you are a Panther for life.
Hello, everyone. I am Kenya Carter, Student Government Association President. For 4 long years, you have worked hard, and now in 2021, we are on the verge of embarking into the next phase of life. What I need everyone here today is to remember this feeling you're currently feeling, the feeling of making and proving society wrong. Proving the ones who said because of the pandemic that we as young scholars would not be academically ready to face the world and move on to our respective colleges or careers. Take this feeling and your reason why and keep pushing. Words from my favorite poem, Don't Quit by John Whittier. It may be near when it seems far, so stick to the fight when you're hit the hardest. It is when things seem worse that you must not quit. Congratulations, Brainerd High School, class of 2021. Continue to follow your life goals. You are the master of your fate, and you are the captain of your soul. Thank you.
May everyone please stand for the senior alumni song.
Of thee we sing, thy praises ring, our alma mater, fair Brainerd High, thy name we praise, our voices raised, in tribute proud we pledge loyalty. Scarlet and blue, your banner true, we'll wear your colors proudly to victory. Victory, proud Panthers we pledge faith to thee with deep devotion. We honor thee.
We would like to thank everyone for coming out today in honor of our graduates. Parents, I know that you're excited to get pictures. If you would do us a favor, if you would allow our seniors to make it back to the gymnasium so they can actually receive the paper diploma and that we can conclude our last thing that we need to do with them. Again, thank you for coming out. If you will remain standing for the recessional. I'll walk in.